Coronavirus has changed a lot in society, and as we move deeper into our current state, we've begun to rationalize the new normal. But one thing is uncertain. How does sports work without fans? Try watching a movie with no soundtrack, or hosting a late-night show with no audience.
As you may have noticed, none of you are here right now. Only people in the audience right now. Give me a shot of this. Only people in the audience right now are some members of my staff. Hi, guys. I'm gonna sit down over here.
Feels weird, almost unstable. Taking out key pieces of movies, shows, sporting events that have been a tradition for generations seems uncanny. No high fives after a touchdown, no eruptions after the sacred 10th point. No fans celebrating after a victory. But what if sports without fans isn't that certain after all? What if we have events from the past and present that prove sports with no fans is actually still entertaining? This is how sports without fans already works. For months now, we've dedicated discussions on talk shows, podcasts, and articles to debate how sports work without fans. They fiddle with adding in fake crowd noise, miking up players and coaches,
absolutely. I feel like P. Diddy.
And giving more access to reporters. Two of those ideas have worked tremendously in the past. The other, well, it's not the worst idea ever added to a live sports broadcast. Live sports broadcast formats rarely change for numerous reasons, ranging from not enough time since sports are on all year round, to the simplest of, if it isn't broke, don't fix it. But now live broadcasts must evolve, or at least rehash some old ideas. The XFL is arguably one of the most innovative sports leagues, from kickoffs to field goals. But most importantly, their innovation on the broadcast proves sports without fans can work. Sure, the games had fans in attendance, but their take on football was made for TV. The XFL gave unprecedented access to reporters and the viewers at home during its short stint earlier this year. Ranging from miking up players and coaches to interviewing players immediately following a bad play.
Another chance. Sort of, what's your mentality going forward?
Right now, I just got to go back to basics. Just try to rush it. That was all it was. I was trying to do too much.
When sports return to a lack of fans, there will need to be an alternative to the faded background without fans. One of the most popular solutions thrown around is miking up players and coaches.
What's up, winners? Let's go, baby.
Miking up players provides a certain angst to the players themselves, as swear words might slip through the audio technician and reflect poorly on the league.
Oh my gosh!
The XFL had a couple of incidents where players swore on live television, but people still tuned in.
Please no cursing, please no cursing.
But the XFL's reputation isn't of the NBA's or NFL's and doesn't nearly have the same amount of money on the line. Players represent large brands that have mass followings who won't want their players to be dropping the F-bomb at another player on live television. Mic'd up moments we see now are heavily edited to cut out unwanted vulgarity or even team secrets. During live television, you don't have the time to catch every swear word, causing a few to slip through, but are big leagues willing to let their players be seen in a different light? A more recent sports event showcased even more why players should be mic'd up. The Match 2 displayed how mics on participants brings viewers closer to the action. With the muted background because of no fans, leagues must think outside the box to keep casual fans interested. And what better than hearing what LeBron says to AD on their final possession, or hearing Doc Rivers drop a play in the fourth quarter. One of the best parts from the match too, besides Brady ripping his pants, was hearing Mickelson's live analysis of the greens.
It's gonna have to be just inside of here. When it gets to this, is when it starts swinging.
It gave fans unprecedented access to the knowledge of top-tier professionals. Even casual fans with little knowledge of basketball or football will enjoy top athletes discussing the game going on live. Hearing players call out a pick and roll or to switch on defense adds an extra layer to the broadcast.
Now, hey, George, come and switch.
Miking up players comes off as a risk to the leagues and players, but the past proves it works even when there's a few swear words interspersed throughout the dialogue. Heck, even Disney, one of the most kid-friendly brands, lets Marvel movies drop a few swear words here and there.
Mother.
Language.
A few damaging remarks won't stop fans from watching or hurt the brand. I believe it'll actually make more people tune in. Trash talk is a fan favorite, and miking up players will only elevate the intensity of the game. Letting fans hear in on combos between players adds a much-needed atmosphere boost to fill the void with no fans. It's been met with some criticism, but miking up players is the way to go. It's worked in the past, and it'll work now.